tonight. There we go.
That's
So
the
one.
that's the line to open with.
Yeah. So I have one warding maneuver left. I have three unwavering mark and action surge second wind. All right, let's get it.
So thank you everyone for coming back to the second part of this now two-shot. Unfortunately, we had a couple of issues with people being able to join us, but joining me again, starting in alphabetical order, we have... If you want to go ahead and describe yourself and your character.
Well, once again, Exosis Machina or DMDM Studios, playing Vesuvius the Gold Dragonborn Paladin once more.
Hello, it's me, Halo Lagan of Halo Lagan. I talk about competitive video games that you can already see in front of you, and I am playing Slash the Warforged Cavalier Fighter.
And unfortunately, what was that? Victor and Rhythm could not make it this evening. Then, jump back into the board. Could either of you provide a recap?
Certainly. Halo, do you want to start and I'll finish, or do you want me to start and you finish, or?
We're hired to go... Oh, man. I think it was finding the person?
An elf governor's daughter was
Yes.
kidnapped.
And upon entering the dungeon, we began cleaving our way through basically anything with a pulse, except for that one man who was swayed by our bard's persuasion, if I remember correctly. And Slash found a mirror, which he absolutely does not vibe with. And after persuading this man, he was guiding us through, in which we found the prison block. I don't remember if we actually stopped to get a whole lot of detail of the people in the prison block. But
Don't remember much.
yeah.
I don't remember getting much detail from them either.
I believe we progressed a little bit past that, and then we went, let's call it here because it's 1 a.m.
Okay. I will grant you inspiration for doing the recap.
Let's go.
DM inspiration, you get that reroll. So we joined the party just after having murdered 2 of the members of whatever this establishment might end up being. They have passed through the dungeon chambers, and I believe from what they were told, they know that they are very close to where many elven teenagers are being held. So then, as the 2 people in robes bleed out upon the floor, where do you guys like to go? There are 2 doors to your west over here. Sorry.
I want to investigate the bodies and see if there is anything on them that might give us a little bit more information.
Sure. Check with investigation.
All right. I got a 6.
Unfortunately, as you begin rooting through the robes trying to find a pocket, you're mostly just coming up with sticky, reddened fingers from the blood that is leaking out. Are just kind of unable to find sort of anywhere that something could be between the dampened cloth and it sticking to itself.
He can see this dude, right?
Yes, in fact, someone is coming up this way.
Is he like walking up the hallway?
Yes.
All right. Slash will
Suppose I
go
should probably
point.
hide, right?
Probably. Slash is gonna like lay down in between these beds. I think I can. Yeah.
Oh, there you
I'm going to get on the opposite side. Like if he's walking in and he was just gonna do a little loop-de-loop and pull a U-turn, I would be on the in front of the other door next to him.
Where?
Probably the wall, just to be safest. Minimize the amount of distance between me and him.
Flying. Warforged. So yes. Person in very similar robes to the other two comes up to here and sort of pauses when they get to the door, and there's a deep gasp. No. What happened? We're coming in to crouch at his friend's body.
I close the door behind him.
Slash stands up.
Hey, I can reach the door.
And in order to better assist my friend, Slash, I'm going to wrap the chain of my flail around the guard's neck with an attack roll.
Yeah.
$22.
Attaboy.
That definitely hits. So you swing the flail around, aiming for about the neck region, as Slash pops up from between the two beds. Just, wait, who are you? And then it wraps around and cuts off all ability for him to talk. It's just choked gurgles coming out and gasps.
Slash, should we I guess like offhandedly, as if he has almost no regard for the life of this creature, Vesuvius says, "Should we finish him now?"
Might as well. And Slash will swing. Would this be an advantage because he's... Is this grappled or restrained, technically?
He's definitely focused on being held, so we're certainly at advantage.
Let's go. 21.
Let's go.
21 definitely hits.
9 damage.
You take this opportunity while they are completely undefended, and the sword bites in through their back and just out through the other side. The rush and gush of blood coming out and covering Vesuvius before lifelessness enters their eyes and their body does not stand on its own.
Best we keep moving while we have the momentum.
Drag the body off into the corner with the rest of the bodies so that now, in case anybody comes up behind us, there might be some time before. They might have to search the room before they find anything like this. Can't do anything about the blood, but at least the bodies.
Okay.
And then I follow behind Slash.
Slash will go...
Your
Go
unnamed
through
friend
this
there,
door.
just... You are very much a ruthless lot. I am glad that you spared me.
I didn't say that we have yet.
Keep in mind then that this is but a tentative relationship.
He's standing in between me and the Warforged. I don't trust this guy. He might have fooled the in Vesuvius's mind. He might have fooled the bard, but I don't trust this guy.
There are two more. They would be willing to fight with us, but I don't know where they are right now.
Talking's not much of my strong suit anyways. We either run into them or we don't. Push forward.
Okay. So then, you continue to head up this way. And the stuff drops back into place. There is a door up here. On the other side, as it is changed out for iron, you see what looks like a very packed and crowded, darkened bedroom. There are many elven figures within. They do not seem to have taken notice of you just yet.
Did we ever get a description of the daughter that we're looking for? I don't remember if we did or not.
I believe we were told that we would recognize her when we saw her. Because I think we asked, but I don't know. Well, I think we should probably do something about those people in there. They need our help, obviously, but if we let them out now, then we run the risk of if we let these people know that we're here now, then we risk upsetting them, which will run the risk of
Blowing our cover.
Yeah.
What little we do have left.
Yep.
Slash is gonna like gently pull on the door just to see if it's locked or not. He's not gonna like open it if it isn't locked.
From behind you, your friend says, like, do you want me to give you the key to open that now?
Just knowledge that you have that is enough.
Yeah, let's take that key, actually.
They pull it from their belt and hold it out in front of them.
I take the key from him and put it on my belt.
Then, if we have not seen him so far, I can't imagine any places that your Sival might be. For all I know, he might be in the torture chambers.
They're torturing people here.
And you call us a bloodthirsty bunch?
Maybe I misjudged you.
It's a part of where he gets the blood and where he uses it on the others in the chambers behind us.
Tell me these half-dragons that he produces, remind me, has he produced a successful half-dragon yet?
There have been none yet. It is a fairly daunting process, and we're not entirely sure if the ritual works on converting just regular people, or if they must be birthed.
And I can only surmise one direction that these experimentations would lead.
Could certainly bolster his power to have more. Be able to use them right away. At that point, someone within the room approaches the door, hearing you all talk. Are you here to save us? Please, let us out.
That is our intent, but it would be unwise to do so at this moment. Please just stay calm, stay quiet. Don't bring any attention.
You will see your family again, but not now.
You're just going to leave us in here.
We're going to make sure you don't get stabbed or shot through the back when we come back to take you out.
Do you think you could defeat him?
First of all, through Bahamut, all things are possible. So jot that down.
With enough gusto, we should be fine.
We will leave naught but ashes in our wake, and you will be free to return to your families.
Thank you. And it's definitely a young elven male, fairly light skin, and much like those you had seen before, but more worn, having been taken forcefully and captured, held here for a time. The makeups that he wears are smeared by tears and time, clothes slightly tattered and torn from whatever roughness they've been through. Light bruises about the face and arms that you see.
With a, can I roll charisma to try to cheer him up by saying, cheer up, boy, your makeup is running?
Yeah, absolutely.
Shoot, I got another 6.
You try to go about it as jovially as possible, but just kind of the dour expression from probably the years of etiquette and culture within everything here. Just everything sort of sours, and the tear kind of begins to well again. Sorry.
I shrug to the Warforged and say, tenderness is not my strong suit.
Something we're lacking all around at the moment, it would seem. Either way, it is best we keep moving. Let's make haste.
Please hurry back and be careful of him.
What can you tell us of him? Actually, he might know something that this other guy might not have told us.
Mm-hmm.
Harsh, angry. I do not know if there's anything that will definitely help against that. There are few that are more gentle with us.
I am nothing like him. I assume he was saying that because I'm a dragonborn, and he might not know the difference.
Looks a little more assured.
I follow.
Slowly stepping away back towards the cots. Yeah, and then you continue on.
This hallway's empty.
It's actually kind of useless. It just leads back to the area from before.
Whoop.
Yeah, note to self on watching for areas for people to fit through. So where to from here?
Okay.
There is an open door over on the south side of the room, and there's the door back into the dungeons on the north side.
Is this a token we were using for one of the bards, or is...
Yeah,
Okay.
I just kind
Wasn't sure if someone was just standing in the doorway as we walked in, like, whoops. Alright,
just stuff them away over there.
Ask our new dwarf friend what he thinks his recent ex-employer would do to him if he found out that he was working for us now.
Kill me, no doubt.
Quickly or slowly?
I I guess that really depends on his mood at the time. Somewhere in between.
Why did you serve him exactly?
Merely caught up in a moment and things got a little too hard to get out. But then, with all of you showing up, it seemed like the only way. The safest way, maybe.
Not sure how safe it's going to be from this point forward, but I do appreciate your company nonetheless.
I think it might be best for him to lead. For us, we'll obviously, as the players, we'll tell the dwarf which direction to go. But I think it might be best for him to walk out ahead in case we run into any guards. He might be able to at least get their attention to where we can strike from an advantageous position.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that depends on where you wish to go from here. Should you wish to make your way towards the torture apparatus, you could head.
I would see these torture chambers.
You could head towards the south. There is the chance he is also at the holding chambers, which would be back out to the north.
Which do you think is more likely?
He's more than likely in the torture room.
Very well, then south it is.
He begins to head in this direction.
Obviously, let's come up with a game plan before we go in there. I think it would probably behoove us to have the dwarf get his attention. So again, we can strike from an advantageous position.
Yeah.
I mean, he sort of describes it as being a rather small room, and it is only just around the corner. There's just a small L that leads in. However, there are 2 exits from the room.
I'll take one, you take the other.
In order to get to the one, you would have to backtrack and rush quite a bit around this dungeon.
It's entirely possible that he might leave the torture chamber in the time that it would take us to get there. I think the time for decisive action is now.
Roll on through, hope for the best. Had we more time, it would not be my preferred course of action, but we are just running out of options the longer we wait.
You would wish me to go in first and lure him out? Or take him off guards? What should I say?
Well, it's probably time we apply any buffs that we have, right?
Depending on how long they last, yes.
Should we be sure that he's in there first?
I'm not sure that I could just casually pass through the room to give you that knowledge.
Yeah, you're right. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. We're just gonna have to do it live. Okay.
Running in blind with no other options.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
So
Onwards.
What do you guys wish to do then?
Just kind of moving on forward and just hoping we can make a good situations for ourselves around the corner.
I whisper in the Warforged's ear, if the dwarf is going to turn on us at any point, it will be now. Keep your eyes on him.
Maybe a door there.
Vesuvius has trust issues with heretics.
Next.
I mean, he was doing bad. He was doing bad. He hasn't been absolved yet in Vesuvius's eyes for sure.
Is what I'm looking for here, but I'm not. Mhm. So, as you make it to there, you do notice that there is just an arch that leads in with a door on the westernmost side of the room. There are a few implements in there, such as a cage, I forget what they call the sitting spike, stocks, a rack, and a cage. The young dragon that is in the room does seem very injured, bleeding, limping, and whatnot. As he approaches, my lord, there seems to have been issues. Some of the men seem weak or have left. I've noticed blood in a few spots as well. And what are you talking about here? You assuming then that someone got in? Or there was fighting? I don't know. But I figured at least you should know. There seems to be another man in heavy armor in the room. And you couldn't find out more before coming to talk to us? I don't know. I couldn't find anyone else. And it almost seems as though everyone's left.
I look to Slash and like give him the like head tilt like now.
All right.
I want to channel divinity to cast sacred weapon.
Okay.
So the end of my flail, the chain begins glowing as if it's made of like celestial gold, and the end of the ball lights up like a small sun, and I imagine probably shines incredibly bright because it says it shines for bright light for 20 feet and dim light for 20 feet beyond that.
Unfortunately, I can't turn up or down to the torch setting.
Oh, that's totally fine. I just I figured it would give away our position to the baddies. Is why I was saying that.
Yeah. Okay. What's that over there?
Slash will step out, fucking swing his halberd.
All right. Roll the strike.
11.
Oh no. Oh jeez.
11 unfortunately does not hit, and then after that we will be getting into initiative.
Here. I think I have a +2. Yeah. Oh no. Clockwork Warrior has 5 initiative.
Oh my goodness. I got 7.
Oh god.
You're both under 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yankees.
It's fuck. Okay.
All right. We can
Look
work
at
with that.
All right. It's nice, clean 2 versus 2. We got this.
All right. So who had the 7 again? That was
Vesuvius.
up first.
That's insane.
Slash. That'll do for the order.
Okay.
Vesuvius is up first.
What color dragon is this?
A red dragon and the red half dragon.
Oh crap. Okay then. That changes things. He does have a friend, however, though, right?
Yes, there are 2 individuals in the room.
The dwarf does he look like he's getting ready to hit his old master?
Hammer is in hand and gripped, and he is facing the half dragon as opposed to you guys.
It would be a waste of an action for me to use my breath attack if it wouldn't do. If it only do. I would certainly know as a dragon person that, or at least a dragonborn, that half dragons and red dragons would be resistant to fire. So instead, I'm just going to go hit the big bad 2 times.
Going to move to here.
Sorry, I was typing it out. Yes.
All right.
I got a 24.
24 hits.
D1. So 11 damage on the first one. You know what? We're here. I'm just gonna hit him with it. Let's pump it. Roll 2d8 for the radiant damage on the smite on the first attack. So an additional 6 damage. Oof. And then the second attack, 1d20 plus 12. 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay, that's I don't think I have. Shield of Faith as a bonus action on myself. So my armor class is now 21.
Okay, and you did 11 damage, was it?
I did a grand total of 17. I did 11 with the first hit, and then I threw a smite on it for 6 more damage.
Okay.
Let me mark those off. That's my turn.
Definitely a good hit. Just you catch him with the first one, but not the second. He manages to get his double-bladed axe there in the way of the second one. I would expect more from someone with draconic blood. Or are you just a lizard?
Wow.
I am not going to deign a response to that. I'll let my
Okay.
mace do the talking.
Then fires back with attacks of his own.
Oh, fuck me, dude!
uh,
Jesus Christ.
How do I always do that?
I will be using my warding maneuver to give resistance to whatever the fuck is about to come down
Thank you
upon my companion.
so much. Oh my god.
All right. How do I get rid of that? You go over there and be useless. That's
14 halved plus whatever.
17 halved.
Okay.
8.
And
Thank you.
Tricks again. Oh,
God damn it.
not a crit, but
Well, alright.
does a 24 beat your AC?
It does, unfortunately, yes. Does that warding maneuver only last until the end of, or for that damage?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does, but let me go check.
Most things that give resistance or something like that only last for a reaction. Something like that.
Yeah, it's just against the attack.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, and that is for 10 slashing damage.
Alright. Ouch.
Quite the opening salvo there. I was not expecting the net. I don't know why these dice love me so much. Next up will be this one here, who can't really get into too many positions for things. They move their hands over their body in a bit of sweeping gesture and utter a quick prayer. Cast divine favor on themselves.
No.
And paint their base, which is a thing you can do now to denote that.
Can I roll religion to see if I understand what he just gave himself?
Yeah, absolutely. Or Arcana.
Okay, I'm not sure which one would be higher for me. Religion. God! 5.
Oh my god.
It's okay, it's good, it's good. I would rather get the 5 on knowing what that
Yeah.
does than on the next attack roll.
You're sure it was divine magic of some sort with the prayer, but overall you are not sure what it does. To move to here, but as they step away, the dragon is going to make an attack against them.
Yeah, go dragon!
No!
No!
I so would. Let's see. That just barely misses. As the dragon snaps out with a bite, but it almost catches his curtails as he steps away. You watch it there. And we're up to Slash. If you wish, you could totally step on the skeleton on the rack.
That is an option. However, in order to make good use of being a cavalier, feel this is the best course of action. I will swing at this here individual wielding these big ol' axe. Oh, and I will miss the first one. 19 hit.
19 does hit.
All right. Roll d10 plus 4. 9 damage, and I will place an unwavering mark upon him.
Okay.
How much health am I missing? 20. You know what the hell? I have a bonus action to spend. I'm going to second wind. Wait. Yeah. Because if I roll max, I'm just missing 1. Roll that. Ouch! Alright.
Scared to look. Oh, alright.
So yeah, 9 damage, place the mark, and roll the minimum on my second wind.
Oof.
That is my turn.
Progressing in a way. Okay. So the dwarf then strikes out at the other armored friend in the yellow base. Definitely hits.
Let's go.
A little buddy.
It's up here.
God damn.
And yeah, smashes him with the hammer. Just kind of reels back, doesn't really say anything. Watches between the two of them. So you're on their side now? Knew you'd be you. Alright. We'll end their turn. The dragon is going to breathe fire at everybody. So I can get
take it.
dexterity saves.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I also got a 12.
Ah,
It is actually just below what you're looking for.
I don't think Warforged have fire resistance.
I'm sorry, I can't grant you my fire resistance, friend.
Beans.
It's over here.
Oof.
Wow.
That's a lot. That's a good roll.
So everyone in front is going to take 25.
Oh. Oh, good.
Except for those with resistance, which will take 12.
Yes.
Ouch.
I
Don't like
bask in
that.
the flame and rebel.
I am in pain. I'm hurting.
I revel in the holy dragon fire and ready myself to smite the shit out of this guy.
Vesuvius is up.
I got 2 third level smite slots left, and I'm going to use them before this is over.
Alrighty.
Yeah. Fuck this bitch.
I got a dirty 20.
That's a hit.
And that's going to be 8 plus 4. I got 11 damage again. And then
Nice.
I'm going to put third level smite on it. So that's going to be another 4d8. God damn it.
Oh my
another
God.
13 damage. And then the second hit, 24. I'm going to save the smite on this one. Because I imagine that he might survive. Well, actually, let me ask you this. How does he look?
With the fire damage in the back and a lot of damage coming on the front end, it's starting to get quite a bit winded. There's
Quite a bit
definitely
winded.
Yeah, he's got some cuts. There's definitely a lot of blood leaking and breathing quite heavily.
I'm just gonna give it to him. I'm just gonna give him the smite. Five damage, and then please, dice gods, for the love of all that is holy.
Yeah.
23. Much better.
That's an additional 23 after the 5?
Yes.
Okay. He is definitely not looking too good right now. The burst of radiant energy as it comes off with that next hit, and it puts him in a very bad position.
Now it's my turn to taunt him, and I say, who's the lizard now? And that ends my turn.
Okay. Continue to make strikes.
Against who?
Against Vesuvius. It was a 19.
He does so at disadvantage. Oh, I don't think that hits anyways because of Shield of Faith.
Yeah, Shield of Faith takes me up to 21.
That was pretty close. So then
Ooh-wee.
the next one, that is a 21.
Oof.
But that is not.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Teamwork make the dream work, dude.
Let's go.
So yeah, just clinging against the divine armor and the wards as they stand in place. Does not manage to get the hit in. So then passing on to the other friend here. Into...
Ooh, I get to swing because he has moved within my reach.
Oh, sheesh, y'all.
18. I don't think that hits.
18 is just enough to hit.
Oh, let's go. All right. As 13 damage, and he also stays right here.
All right then.
Would that prevent the? I guess that would probably prevent the dwarf from getting his attack of opportunity then.
Yeah. Oh well.
13 damage. Good job.
Yeah. So his movement is reduced to 0. Just double check, hold the line, make sure that's the entirety of that. Yeah, he just can't move. He can still like take actions and stuff.
Okay. Well, in response to being stuck here, it's going to make a couple strikes against you. Wow, that is terrible. Pretty sure
Is
a
that
12 does not do it.
It does not, but is it at advantage because I put myself in such a way?
Technically so, which would put that to a 24.
You hate to see it. Yeah, that connects.
You hate to see it.
Oh, 2 whole d6 for me. Uh-oh.
That is 8 bludgeoning damage.
Awesome.
As the mace smashes upon you. And that was almost pretty bad. Oh. So that was dirty 20.
That will hit.
For another 9 bludgeoning damage as the mace catches you once again.
Man. Alright.
Could have gone much better. Alright, then we'll end his turn and passes on to you.
I'm gonna try and finish off this. This d20 is desyncing, and I cannot. There we go. So I'm just gonna take some swings at this lizard in front of me here. One swing, 19.
19 just hits.
12 damage. And a 10.
Give it to him, dude.
I'm not gonna hold my breath on on a 10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Yeah.
If you flanked the big dragon guy, you might get hit for 2d6, but then we would have advantage on hitting him.
Very true.
And then you wouldn't be flanked anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Not telling you what to do, obviously. Sorry.
I was really hoping that was gonna take him out this turn, so I could just like move into the corner. Actually, wait. Nah. I mean, yeah. On sheer technicality, the halberd still reaches that. So I'm going in my corner anyways.
Nice.
Well, he will make an attack against you as you walk away.
I dare him to.
But don't you still threaten that range? Because you have
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, he still threatens that range.
But
he's leaving his melee.
Yeah, I'm leaving his range.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay, yeah. I think you're right.
But that is only a 15.
That does not hit.
Next time.
And that's my turn.
How injured does anybody appear?
I am a little bit above half.
I am 44 out of 74.
I'm 62 out of 114. So.
Beefy.
Big con.
All right. standing between you, he's going to take a moment and say a prayer himself and mask your wounds.
Ooh.
So the three of you gain back 12 HP.
Oh, I thought this was the bad guy for a second. I thought this was the other guy for a second. Okay.
It is the dwarf in the middle.
Thank you, dwarf in the middle.
Dwarf in the middle. Yeah.
Who himself is doing pretty okay now. And then they will just kind of stand where they are. Dragon again.
Uh-oh.
Do I have a single d6 anywhere? No, I just have the 2 and the other one. So just... Bye. Oh.
5.
He's gonna hit us again.
It's gonna rear back and cast that fire damage again. Everybody make their saves.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
I don't know what these dice have against you guys.
It's okay. I
Alright,
picked Gold Dragonborn because fire is the most common damage type.
I have a 14 on my dex save.
Okay.
I keep typing out everything in I'm used to on roll 20. I fail. I got 13. I think that's a failure. 12 was a failure. So
13 is actually a match, so you'll take quarter damage.
nice.
I
take-
take 9.
You take 4, and yeah, Slash takes 9. See, everyone else, I can give them one big ol' roll.
Yeah.
Let me pull up that history real quick. 18. Nine. Okay. All right. So far, the dragon is the only uninjured one, and will continue to not move from that position since why would it? Vesuvius is up.
Time to finish off this heretic. $29.
29 hits.
Ah, 5 damage.
No.
You hate to see it. And a 22.
22 hits.
And 8 damage.
Things are definitely mounting. Blood is flowing a little more freely, and strength seems to be not on their side.
Keep whacking at him. I suppose that I should not move from my position. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Okay. So this was completely different. Well, he's just going to continue to attempt to strike back. That is a 17.
No.
Hope I can still grab that. That is definitely not hitting.
Yeah.
What a strong opener just to fall off at the end. So
My god.
definitely everything seems to be getting to him. His strikes are coming in so much weaker. You're just getting everything in the way. Nothing can find purchase against you.
I taunt him further by saying, "Your nihilistic ways has led you to ruin, heretic."
Yet to see. So then, his friend here.
He wouldn't try and move now, would he?
Hmm. Oh, well,
Uh-oh.
that seems to work just fine.
Is it gonna detonate the skeleton? Oh god.
Uh, well, in that spot, though, I'm going to need a dexterity save from the three of you.
Shit.
I got an 18.
20 plus 2. Okay, got an 8.
Oh no.
Shit.
So an 18 and an 8, and there's the betrayer 20.
Thank
What?
you.
Can't reach it because that's there. Where'd it-
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's not,
No.
it's not so hot for him. It'd be super hot. Alright. So that will be 13 fire damage. And 15 radiant damage for those that failed. Half as much for those that succeeded.
Oh.
So I took 4 and 7, right?
Yes.
I took a. Okay.
13 and 15.
Not a fan of those. So did he actually just like detonate the skeleton? Is that what happened?
Yes, right around that spot. A 10-foot diameter, all the way to the ceiling column of fire just roars as he says a prayer, and flame strike comes down. Just
Oh. What a jerk. Alright.
just fire and radiant damage filling up that area.
Is it staying?
It does not.
I don't remember how the spell
it does,
works.
It
Okay.
does fade after that.
Okay.
And just kind of turns his attentions directly towards you. Slash.
Yeah. I bet he does. Alright.
Okay, then we'll end his turn and go directly to yours.
Yeah, well, now that this is happening, a lot of my kit becomes worthless. So it's time to get down and dirty and just start fucking swinging. 12, nope. 15, question mark?
No.
That's all she wrote.
I'm sorry, dude.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't think this guy's hit me. Never mind.
That's all?
Yeah.
Corbin friend is going to say a real quick prayer and quickly reaches out and grasps at the hilt of your weapon, granting the boon of magic weapon. You get a +1 bonus to attack rolls until that fades.
Let's go. Does that apply to the damage too or no?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Alright.
Signify that. It's easy yellow ring. So excited for that.
It's so pretty.
I like how they took the time to make it look like it's actually like paint on there too. That's so goddamn cute.
It is pretty cool. Like if you look at some of the textures, you can kind of see like fingerprints on them.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
really?
Reagan. over here and get that.
Oh,
That single D6 go. I tossed it over that way.
I think it's behind the wall, to the left of the dragon.
I thought it
In
was over
that
here
L
too,
shape.
but I didn't see it.
Oh, maybe not. Oh.
Oh well. I mean, I have an infinite amount of them.
Huh.
Okay, that does not recharge.
yay! That's its turn, right?
It's like it goes to yeah, it's like it goes to take a step forward, but then appears to be chained against the wall. Does not get the chance to move. Vesuvius gets to go.
Let's finish this. $16.
16 does not make it. It's just able to defend.
God, me too this turn, dude.
Oh god.
Oh no. That's all I got.
The folly of martial classes.
You make quite
Fuck.
the strong gecko.
I'm a half caster. His famous last words.
Ah.
Okay, is there anything else?
No. That's my turn.
All right, he is going to also, very interestingly, make his 2 strikes. 19 to hit.
21 is my armor class right now.
Nope, that doesn't do it either. The 20's just right there. Just out of reach.
Thank God.
I'm gonna make him a little more square on the square. Yeah, no, his 2 strikes come forward. The one just kind of getting really close. You see the big sparks and bright flash of the energy against the magic shield. Then the other one, use your sword to get in the way and knock his aside. Passing on to the other's turn. This gets a little too happy with the popping things up. He's going to turn to him and just a quick heal and cast Healing Word.
Damn it.
Yeah, he's just going to give him the Healing Word. With the old caltrop. This area is so cluttered with dice. Okay, nice. I mean, Healing Word's weak as it always is.
Hmm.
But any reset is good. Some of his wounds start to close a little bit, less leaks from them. Stands up a little straighter. His breath comes to him just a little, slightly more regularly, but he is still very much winded. And then we get on to Slash.
I will just swing at the lizard.
All right.
I'm swinging d20 plus 9 now. Wow.
Good dog.
22
22 hits.
plus 5. 11 damage. Is this individual still standing?
He is.
Oh my god. What about now? 19. 10 plus 5. 10 damage.
He is very much at death's door. He is gasping, looking very weak. You're unfortunately blocking his legs. Like he has no way out. A little bit of worry seems to come up about the fire that has been spitting behind him. His gaze redirects over to your area now, the halberd having come down upon him as he was mostly just dealing with the sword and shield in front of him. Just a little miffed at the range. Over there.
Yeah.
Action surge. I swing again.
Get him.
28 to hit.
That hits.
13 more damage.
Yeah. Give it to him.
This Does the 13 damage put him down? Still got one more
Almost.
swing, man.
Almost. You see, it almost does. You see that moment where it's kind of like he has that brief blackout, but then comes back almost immediately.
Do I get my second attack if I use my action surge to attack? I forget.
Yes, it gives you another action.
Nice. 23 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
7 damage. Come on.
That does it. Put the flavor on it.
Ugh, I don't even have anything. I'm currently just taking the W that I just landed 4 attacks with how squirrely the D20s have been. I got nothing. I just keep smacking this lizard in the goddamn head until he stops moving.
So yeah, at the range, just slamming the halberd down upon him again and again. The cuts going on his shoulders, on his head. The second to last one, there's just that moment. He almost takes it. He almost falls to the ground. You see blackness nearly come over his eyes, but he stands again. He regains his focus, but then that last hit comes. It cuts his other horn off and just digs in and through the head, splashing it wide open. You're really turning Vesuvius into your Professor Vankman of the group, because it's like every time you kill, he just gets all the blood splatter.
Vesuvius likes this.
Yeah, it's just more gut and gore bursts forth from pressure behind the eyes, and he falls his way down.
Glorious.
Boop.
That is my turn.
I don't know how much good you think that will deal you. So what is he gonna do? Unnamed dwarven friend. Can't do that. That would be good. Going to take a strike.
Oof.
He's, seems to be the weaker of the two here. He just blocks it with the shield and pushes it aside. Good friend the dragon. Doesn't get flame breath and continues to pull against his bonds against the wall there. Vesuvius, it is your go.
Does the dragon look like he would try to kill us if he got free of those chains?
It does not seem happy at anybody and has just been spouting as much flame as it possibly can out against all of you.
I shout in Draconic as I step forward next to the human knight. Look, brother, look how I bring glory to our father's name. And I roll to hit it. 27.
27 persuasion strike?
Oh, I guess really what I was doing was trying to hit the guy that's been torturing this guy while bringing attention to the fact that I'm killing the guy that's been torturing this guy,
like
this dragon.
Moving up here and getting him, or hitting the dead body?
No, hitting the human knight.
Okay. Yeah, 27 hits.
Okay, 1d8 plus 4. 6 damage. And then second attack is 23 to hit.
3 hits
and
as well.
6 more damage.
Okay, damage definitely seems to be mounting. It's just kind of a feral roar coming from the dragon as it reaches out, kind of unable to do so. It looks very young.
Does it look old enough to reason?
It might be able to. We shall see.
Yeah. I'm not going to do anything else for this round. Then I guess I'll just that's my turn.
Okay. Dead men get no turns. Alright, just taking a look at something.
You're good.
Yeah, he's going to... Okay. Wait. Yeah, okay. Instead, stands ground and says a quick prayer to their god. Ooh.
Oh, good. That's a lot of dice.
A holy light seems to surround them for a brief moment, and they begin to stand up straighter and breathe a bit better.
To be honest, I thought you were doing that on the half dragon. I was like, oh, I knew I should have fucking bashed his head in when you told me to, Andrew.
Yeah, he stands up very much straighter, and breathing sort of balances itself back out. But stands firm. Slash, it is your go.
Well, I will
I
swing.
won't be so easy an opponent.
Well, I doubt he has 25 AC. So I'm gonna be doing damage.
Certainly does not.
Plus 5. 14 damage. Place an unwavering
Nice.
mark. And swing again. 24.
That's my 4 hits.
Yeah.
Roll d10 plus. Whoop. 5. 9 damage. 23 total damage.
Nice.
Slash MVP.
And turn. Cavalier's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody play one before. Those are very effective subclasses.
He seems to kind of reset to where he was previously. Take a moment and say another quick. Oh, was after. Also, not exactly what I was after. 2. Your dwarven friend says, "Wow, a few words and you all restore 3 HP."
Thanks, buddy.
I mean, better than nothing.
Oh, yeah. Now it's time for Dragon. Well, no matter which d6 you take, I think he gets his fire breath back. Uh-oh.
Just kind of start rolling over here. 3 does not.
Okay.
So many dice. Clear that up a little bit. So yeah, the dragon continues to be ineffectual in this instance. Vesuvius, it comes around to your turn.
All right. 23 to hit. Now he needs to make a strength saving throw versus being knocked prone.
Right.
Ooh, well, okay. I'm just gonna go for a. Now you know what? I'm still gonna try to set up the guy who's been consistently dealing more damage than I can deal out. I'm gonna set him up for advantage if I can.
Don't, because his turn comes before mine.
You're absolutely right. I'm okay. Good call. 27.
Damage?
No, 27 to hit, 5 damage.
Oh, okay. 27 hits.
I am rolling consistently doo-doo damage today. That's my turn.
Right. On to his turn. You believe to say another quick prayer of healing.
Ah.
And is once again somewhat restored. But that is all he can do, and we pass on to Slash.
Well, 13 I do not think hits.
Unfortunately, no.
A 28 on the other hand, that
very much
sure as
hits.
hell does. Oh yeah.
That definitely hits.
Oh, D10 plus 5. 6 damage. Do I think it's worth using my inspiration on that 4? No, he just had a big heal. He's not gonna go down for a little while. There's plenty of time to use it. That's my turn. I will reapply the unwavering mark though.
Alrighty. Good buddy here is gonna just make a quick strike against him. Nope. It does not hit.
No, he's not.
It's become rather ineffectual in this fight.
Ooh,
Striking
he's
against
trying.
the shield. He's healed you guys a couple times.
Hey, if this little buddy makes it through, in Vesuvius's book, he's earned his absolution.
Uh,
I
What?
attempt to shield the dwarf buddy with my body. I would offer that. I would rules lawyer that my body is big enough to offer him full cover.
I do need deck saves.
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
Shit.
Oh,
Oh god.
here we go with that nat one.
Well, I mean, at least it doesn't mean double damage.
To be fair for him, it would just be damage.
Switch up the music ever so slightly. Alright. Then. So did anybody get a 13 or more?
No. Maybe the dwarf. I don't know what the next is.
So it only takes
God.
21 fire damage as a gout of flame rushes from the back of the room once again.
You know what? That was more than what the knight healed for, so I'm gonna take it.
I'm very happy I picked Gold Dragonborn, man.
Okay. Comes back around to your turn.
Okay, well, this guy is probably very weak now, so I'm just gonna lay it into him. 14 to hit probably doesn't hit.
No.
Uh, 31. I'm assuming probably hits though.
That does hit, yes, very much. So close to that crit.
Max damage 12.
Yeah.
That magic, that superior form magic weapon, that channel divinity magic weapon is really good. Sacred weapon +4 to attack rolls. That's fantastic. That's my turn.
I have to roll concentration for that. Yeah, the magic weapon
Oh,
will stay up.
I don't think that you do have to roll concentration because it doesn't say anything about it because it's not the spell. It's it's a class feature.
Does the dwarf have to roll concentration on magic weapon?
Yeah, he just made that.
Okay, that's what that 19 was. Good.
Yep.
I do need to roll concentration on Shield of Faith though. We need to do that. Pass.
Okay, good. Stands here with his mace and kind of looks about the three of you. Going to work once against Vesuvius. Wow.
At disadvantage, but yeah, that's kind of a
Kind of a moot point. Could roll worse. Who knows?
oh,
And he's going to make a strike against Slash as well.
oh, that is not a disadvantage. What is that?
That is 18.
Does not.
Yeah, 18.
Woo.
As he tries to make an attempt to hit either one of you. Getting a little more desperate in his plight here. And it is Slash's go.
Slash will knock the mace aside with his halberd as he goes to make another swing with 24 to hit.
That hits.
10 damage. Swing again. 26 to hit.
That hits.
9 damage.
Alright. That takes him out as well. Do you have anything prepared?
Woo! Not in the slightest. I would like to knock his helmet into the air, though.
Yeah, it's a nice cross-cut moment as you swing the halberd above all three of your heads, but you bring it down in time to just catch him against the wall. The body hits the halberd right in the middle, taking him at the neck, the head bouncing off and into the air before casually landing down as he slumps in between his legs, facing out.
Oh yeah.
Over at the back
Halo,
of the
don't get
room,
mad.
The dragon still
Uh-oh.
roars and pulls against its bonds.
Halo, don't get mad. I forgot that we're supposed to be adding +4 to all our saves this whole time because I'm a paladin.
I don't know how many that would have saved, because there's a few that I just rolled really low on.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, I guess we have to go back and redo the last
we
hour.
gotta rerun the whole thing again.
It's okay. It's okay because I forgot to do the concentration saves on my my Shield of Faith, and that did save me one time there. So we'll call it even, I guess.
Alright, Dragon's still tearing at the change on the wall. Are we still in initiative, or?
I guess depending on what you guys want to do. The dragon itself cannot actually do anything. You can attempt to calm it down.
Yeah, I definitely would want to try to calm it down.
That is outside of Slash's wheelhouse, and he has been hurt mainly by the fire breath. So he will.
Your dwarven friend will use another prayer of healing to gain you guys back 6 HP.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna pump my last 4 lay on hands into myself as well. To heal for 10. Just in case this dragon decides he wants to try to eat me.
Should we help it though? These dragons are as much victims as those children.
Hey, Slash is all for helping the dragon, but that's not something he knows how to do. So he's Just staying out of fire breath range.
Would I know if a dragon would, a young dragon would be more receptive to intimidation or just a straight up charisma check? Like, if I tried to intimidate it, not to be like, I'm going to hurt you, but like, I'm here, like the Gandalf moment where he pulls the intimidation on Bilbo, like the I'm not here to rob you, I'm here to help you type deal.
You can always give it a shot.
All right. 15.
And
Can
what'd
I
you say?
use the inspiration to reroll that 7, or do I have to use it on one of my d20s?
Unfortunately, that is for you.
Okay.
So, I mean, how close do you get? Do you say where you are? What do you?
I puff up my chest and get as big as I possibly can, and then wreath myself in my own fire breath, and then like stretch my arms out as if they're like to look like wings, and then I make a gesture as if I'm putting fiery wings over the dragon, and walk towards it, like I'm big and strong, and I'm taking you under my wing.
it it seems odd at first, just conceptually, but as you step forward, things begin to feel a little more right, and the dragon kind of responds like a dog accepting its master. Takes a bit more calm, places its talons upon the floor, begins to get into like a more crouched position, standing more on height with yourself.
I gently caress the top of the dragon's head with my hand, and whisper in common, "The key. Give me the key."
Oh, right. And he begins searching through their pockets before coming forth with the key that would unlock these shackles.
I unlock the dragon's shackles, like not making any sudden movements, and to keep them from clanging to the ground and potentially spooking the beast, I gently lower them down off, and then pat it once more, like on the side of the neck, and stand out of its way to indicate like I'm not gonna try and block you or anything. You go where you go.
It does begin to step forward to make its way past you towards the door for the room.
Slash will get out of its way.
Very tentative. I mean, it's not gonna fit, so just gonna. As it lightly pushes the door open and looks back one last time before issuing a thank you, Draconic.
Sorry.
It reaches to its side, onto its shoulder, where it lightly grips and pulls one of its scales. And it sets that on the stone behind, as it then makes makes for the exit. Well, that's very anticlimactic there. Might have been because the door was closed.
With a solemn reverence, I kneel down and pick up the scale, and Vesuvius wipes a single tear from his eye, like, we did good. We really saved that kid. He's gonna grow up to be a big and strong man one day.
Quite impressive how you're able to calm such a beast.
Dragons care for one thing above all else, and that is respect. If you prove that you are worthy of it, then it will trust you.
I'll keep that in mind.
Magic weapon.
I suppose it's time we go save all those elves.
Do you suppose the path is clear now for them? Yeah. Let's go
Oh.
back for them.
One thing's first, and I withdraw a knife and saw off the half dragon's head and put it in a bag as per the request of the elf regent. I do remember him asking us to bring him his head.
Or what remains of it at this point.
Yeah.
It's like loose SpaghettiOs.
Cool.
You do collect.
Oh yeah. Take
If
the
you don't
shattered
mind-
pieces of his horn.
If you don't mind from here, I will go find the others that were not loyal to the cause and take them elsewhere to go join the rebellion. I would
Yes,
mention
go forth. Bring an end to this.
would mention that there is a room full of gold. Don't know if I would approach and touch it.
Is it cursed gold?
Oh no, it's normal gold, but 2 iron statues in the room will definitely try to attack you.
You know what? We're already getting paid for this job. I'm good on that.
But beyond there is where he keeps another dragon. Fortunately,
Oh.
more than one here.
Fuck.
Well then, I guess we better save that one too.
Let's take a short rest first, my guy.
Yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna throw 5d10 at this issue.
Same.
27 plus 15, 30, 42.
Wow, I rolled absolute crap for you guys. Well, he casts an upcast prayer of healing, and you get back another 11, it looks like.
That puts me to 90. Action Surge is a long rest. Second Wind is a short rest. Hey! Oh, Action Surge is also a short rest. Whoa!
That's a pretty decent heal. Holy shit.
People hate on fighters, but
Dude, fighters are so fucking good.
Gonna roll another 3d10 because I'm a rat.
I am way
23.
above max. Wow.
23
I mean,
plus
not above
9.
max.
Yeah, I rolled too many dice, but I'm willing to walk out of this with 2 hit dice.
so after the prayer of healing, he makes his way through the door, and you hear footsteps fade off into the distance.
Well,
I also realized I forgot about Indomitable for the entire time.
what's that?
If you fail a save, you just get to re-roll it.
Oh, Jesus. Like once or like anytime?
You get 1 Indomitable at 9th level. You can use it again at 13th.
Damn, that's good. Well, I suppose we should start looking around for this other dragon.
Indeed.
You said there was another exit in this room, right?
There are the 2 here. The one that you came in, the archway, and then this door leading off to the west.
This one open yet, or nope?
If you right-click on it, you should be able to ask for permission to open it.
Oh. Oh, look at Tailspire having features and stuff.
We can give it a shot if you want.
Open. Open a thing.
Uh,
Yeah.
Because you can also open closed chests as well.
Oh.
So if I leave you guys in exploration mode and you come across a chest, you can request permission to open it.
Neat.
I don't get warding maneuvers back. Do I get unwavering mark? Ba, 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 ba.
I get my plus 12 to hit back on a short rest. That's good.
Alright, I don't get Cavalier stuff, but I do get fighter stuff back. This is acceptable.
I am spent. I just have hit points in terms of resources, so I'm still good to slog it out for a little bit in terms of resources.
So there is 2 branching paths ahead of you here. One going to the left, and one going straight ahead.
Straight ahead, I guess.
Yep.
It's off and around. Very odd, confusing layout to the building, as though meant to disorient intruders.
Oh, wow. I wonder who that's for.
Well, it was once a military installation and all. So there is a door ahead of you.
I will try the door. Is it locked? Not try to like open it all the way, just see if it's locked.
It is not locked.
I'll open the door.
What you find is a separate bedroom from before. Looks a little well-to-do. There, for once, is not a picture of the main enemy. However, instead, there is still the tapestry. It looks like a clothes closet, a double-wide bed, a footlocker, and random accoutrement upon the table that look as though collected.
We'll check the footlocker.
Yeah, is it just storage? Inside, you find what seems like a bit of a go bag. There's a potion of invisibility. There's a potion of healing. A set of traveling clothes. Only a dagger.
Which potion do you want?
I'll take the potion of invisibility. I have a healing already on me.
All right, there you go. I'll take the potion of healing.
Okay.
Is there anything in the closet?
Some clothes. A bit nicer.
Okay.
The impression of the room is more that this would have been his private quarters, set aside from everyone else.
Does it seem like there might have been anything in here that lined out his motivations or like a manifesto or anything?
Roll investigation.
Damn it.
15.
I was too lazy to just check my investigation bonus. Oh, it's just there is no bonus. Okay. Roll that. 7.
Okay. Searching around, you do also find a tome that appears to be a diary of sorts. The words that you find within hint back to someone of a confused origin. They had no idea what to do with themselves or their life before, unfortunately, having fallen in and become a fighter and feeling abused and tortured throughout their time as a gladiator. At some point, free from their bonds of that life, but with nowhere to go in a world that absolutely shunned them for more reasons. They began to develop more anger, reasoned or otherwise, against the elven peoples, and at some point came across a mage who knew of a ritual that could convert normal folk into half-dragon, as well as the origin of half-dragon themselves, being born of union between humanoid and polymorphed dragon. And such, his idea to get back at those that owned him before by creating from their children more of himself.
I say to my friend, do you know what's more dangerous than the sharpest blade? What's more deadly than even the most potent of venom? An idea. And I breathe fire onto the book.
Very quickly, it fades away into small ashes and embers that on the heat of the fire surrounding it just rise and burn out.
And some ideas must be purged, like the heretics that birthed them. All right, I'm ready to go down to the next hallway.
With that, I will also give you that the bed looks as though it was recently tousled in. Somebody had a bit of a roll in the hay here.
I check under the bed.
Probably within the past, like, just after you finished the short rest.
Huh.
I think very recently.
I check under the bed.
Just dust and broken bits of stone.
Huh. Well, guess, yeah, back going down the hallway, because we would have seen them in the footlocker. Would have seen them in the closet. Wait, is there anything behind the tapestry? Like, just lift it up.
More wall.
Alright, yep. Oh. On to the hallway.
Yeah. I think I can save you a little time on this one. It continues back and finds itself at a dead end. Very much a hallway meant to be confusing.
Alright.
Which I believe it succeeded in that goal.
Yep.
So then you bring yourself back to here, where there are the two paths that lead off. Forward, where you came from, and to the right.
Or the right.
Heading down that way, you find some gigantic dice.
Oh my god, a D8!
Needed one of these. Ooh.
And back into the war room area.
Oh. Oh yeah, we gotta go let those kids out of the prison. Let's... Let's go do the thing we came here to do. Yeah.
You think we should maybe let the dragon get out and fly off first?
Well, if I'm correct in my understanding of how this place is laid out, they are both generally in the same direction.
You are definitely smarter than me. My intelligence is 8.
Yeah, I see which way to go.
Whoop. Whoop. Whoop.
Oh look, it's the pantry I set on fire. I set everything on fire, huh?
Still on fire. There are also the people here.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
As they kind of reach out to you as you go past. Please, let us out.
We'll get there when we get there, guys.
One thing at a time.
Where are you going?
We'll give the kids the key. They can go let them out. They're good, right? Oh.
We need to make sure we grab the girl, though, right?
Yeah. Just for the record, Slash probably would have stopped to let them out of the prison, but I was already moving the mini.
in the distance.
They'll be there when we're done.
back."
They're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright.
And definitely,
I
what you
think
find,
you're right.
what you find in here is that there are definitely more. I didn't place enough minis, but there are more people than there are beds.
Oh.
There are quite a few that have been taken. Or the one over here merging with the painting. And as instructed before, you do quickly find the one that she looks very much like her father and is wearing the same colors of her house.
I point to her and I say, "You with us."
She as well, makeup smeared, clothes torn. Not so bad as some of the others, as she's not been here as long. Perhaps they have. Why me? Who are you with?
Your father sent us.
As though he would care.
I care not for the what would Sue say? I care not for the trifles of a father and her daughter. I care only to honor my word, which is to return you to him unharmed.
Is that your
As it
only
stands,
option
I'm not-
to take me home?
Not sure what other place would be better for you. Staying here certainly isn't an option.
Guess then I must find my own way out.
You're not leaving my sight.
So, come with me.
I'm cold.
For sake of not doing things, I'm just going to leave all these meetings here, but they do all kind of timidly, and they maybe haven't eaten as much as they should, filter their way out.
Congratulations, you are being saved. Please do not resist.
Yeah.
So what's the next step then?
First, we've got to go let a dragon free.
Yeah.
What would possess you to do such a thing?
Dragons are the most noble of all creatures. To shackle one is a crime against all the gods and the cosmos itself.
Slash kind of gets the sense that this could go on for a bit, so he's gonna take the prison key and go.
Yeah, I won't role play it out, but Vesuvius absolutely would start lecturing her in like the passage of a scripture, like.
Slash will go let everyone out of the prison cells.
Okay.
Young minds have to be formed correctly.
What is your passive perception?
Mine is 14.
14?
Yeah.
As you open the doors and let them out, they definitely seem very eager to do so. Once again, getting excited when they see you coming around the corner and that you're not one of the cultists, I guess, that were here before, rushing to the bars
just
and,
walking
and
past,
pleading for your attentions. This would be the third time you would walk past them.
Yeah.
But you do notice spots where their skin is perhaps becoming a little more mottled and developing scale.
Scale?
Where they are transforming into half dragons themselves.
Ooh.
Oh. Back in the cage now. I take my flail out, and I think there's like a very ominous cha-chink of the ball scraping the floor. And I just very brusquely, back in the cages. No.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
I'll roll just to see if I get the crit.
I don't think I rolled a 20 this entire fucking
No,
session.
dude, we haven't. No, I did roll one. No? No, maybe I didn't. No, maybe I didn't.
You got crit, which I had to use my wording maneuver on, but
Twice, I think.
27.
Yes, very much so. So the one that you opened, the center one there, the 3 contained within begin to make their way towards you. But as you notice this and you take that moment and you pull the flail and you grit your teeth and you look at them and just through it, you give them that command, they, in fear, back into the cage. What? I thought you were here to save us.
With a very long and drawn out and kind of remorseful pause, Vesuvius says, "I am," and he busts this guy's head in with his flail.
This seems kind of morally ambiguous and is not my job to deal with as a neutral good fighter.
Okay. The other two definitely begin to panic as the flail embeds itself squarely into its head, breaking through the skull. It goes right into the gray matter on the other side. To decide whether or not they try to push their way out or not. I'll say that one tries to make a break for the door. The other one just cowers in the corner.
Do I need to roll anything against them?
Are you going to attempt anything?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna slaughter every last one of these people. They're turning into abominations. I can't abide that. There's no going back. These poor people have had crimes inflicted upon them, and the only way to save their souls is to ruin their bodies before the transformation has more time to take hold of their mind.
I understand the motives, but this is also executing prisoners. I would like to leave the room. And we're gone.
Okay. So as that is happening behind, and the definite pleas of stop from the young elven girl, Slash, you step into a room that is carpeted wall to wall. On one side, you see another large portrait of the half dragon that was, and there is a large standing mirror.
Yeah, I figured that's what that was. Thus will spot that out of the corner of his eye and just fucking smash it. Just big, wide halberd swing. Would you like me to roll damage or a hit?
Give me the roll to strike at disadvantage if you are averting your gaze.
D20 plus 8. 27 or a 28.
That works very well. You take it directly in half. The glass splits at the halberd as the as the screams of the prisoners come from the room behind. The mirror meets the wrath of Slash.
Chaos.
We did it, boys.
Slash just gonna sit up against this wall.
I would have had him take the girl in there. I would have had him take the girl in there, by the way, just for the record.
Just follows the big metal man into the other room. See him smash a mirror and sit down. Oh, there's just the execution of prisoners going on in the other room.
Yeah, much better than being in the other room.
I could just imagine going forward, Slash just has a thing against mirrors.
Oh yeah, definitely does. Everything's all fine and dandy until he gets pulled into a black hole. You know, that's gonna stick with him. Not gonna lie, wasn't a fan of that.
Would you please cover that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, a few minutes later, covered in even more viscera, Vesuvius makes his way through.
I think at this point Vesuvius wouldn't really be saying much. He would be his plate mail helm would be down, covering his face. He would just be racked and heavily breathing, soaked in the gore of the prisoners, and he would just like with a nod gesture towards the door, like, "Let's finish this."
There are 2 doors in the room. One of them just being an archway that leads into another. You can clearly see there are a few statues lining the wall on the other side.
That is what the dwarf warned us about, but do you suppose there'll be an issue if we don't touch the gold?
Following your lead at this point, Vesuvius is spent.
Alright. As Slash enters the room, like crosses the threshold, he's gonna look to see if any of the statues just react to that alone.
No, nothing in the room moves. You do see 3 large chests, a number of small chests, and a massive pile of gold. There are 3 paintings in the room that do not match the ones from before, and 2 of the same tapestries in the corner that match the symbol. Collected wealth from somewhere.
Mm-hmm. I think it might be best if we just don't touch anything.
On the same mind.
That is a lot of glinting gold in the corner.
Yep, sure would be nice to pocket all of that, but also...
I'm quoting scripture about greed being bad. Like muttering it under my breath as we walk by.
The room here gets tight. There's just a little bit more storage. And of course, it leads on. Just a few doors. They're just flinging minis about. One of these days, I'll have a full party that can move themselves. Today is not that day. A nice little hook here into a corner that doesn't seem to actually do anything. Just being disorienting. But you make your way onto the back, where there is a gate leading into this room. And standing at the back of the room, chained, is another young, injured red dragon. There's a small bowl of food and drink off to the side, a pile of bones next to it.
I guess second verse, same as the first, right? Roll intimidation.
All right.
18. Even better than the first time. Let's go.
It goes much the same. Despite your confidence being much higher this time, there is a bit more hesitation as you approach. It reacts in very animal-like patterns. You reach out, it sniffs at your hand. It reads over your expression, your demeanor, and it finds you covered in blood, which it licks a bit off of your body. But
I bet he likes that.
but all the same, does not find any malice towards itself in you.
As I wrap my arms around to unshackle the final dragon, and pat it on the side, I say, "Rejoice, brother. Bahamut has sent me to set you free." And I just get on out of his way.
Why'd you free me, Wormly?
I would probably have some quote of scripture roll off the top of my head that says something like, "The service of all good creatures is the most important undertaking of one's life. It is only good and right that I was brought here to find you."
And of the
I'm
man
doing-
that bound us.
I gesture to myself and I say, "You see all that remains of them."
So be it then. And this one too, much like a very quick dog going through hallways, or we're going to think of a good comparison of something I've seen crawl on all floors in a tight space. It too makes an exit around all the corners. As you hear the talons scratching against the cobbles on its way out.
I'm sorry, I just love the juxtaposition of like 1 minute, 1 minute I'm having this like nice intimate heart-to-heart moment with a dragon. The next I'm slaughtering a room full of prisoners, and then I'm back to saving another dragon.
That's a chaotic
fucking-
alignment if I've ever heard one.
It's a fucking roller coaster, yeah.
I would say that it's lawful, just depends on what the laws are.
The
Just a
laws
good old lawful
change
neutral.
room to room.
Lawful good is just another form of tyranny.
It is true. Or it can be, anyways.
This little thing on the floor here, is that just like a mount for chains, or just like
Yeah, it's another
I don't
one
know.
for chain.
Okay. Yeah, my brain looked at this and went, "That looks like the handle on a trap door." But that,
Oh, that's a chain mount.
yeah. All right.
I believe we've saved everyone here that was needed saving, is that correct?
Believe so.
And let's take this fledgling back to her father.
And with a look of defeat, she does follow behind you.
God, I do want to complete the quest because that's what the one shot is about. But at the same time, we took the short rest. I do want to fight the fucking statues.
It's your call, man.
You don't have your smites back.
Nope.
I'm effectively a champion without the perks of being a champion. I do have the potion of invisibility for one attack with advantage.
I do get my plus 12. I do have my plus 12 to hit back for a minute. But yeah, no more Shield of Faith, no more smite slots. I'm spent.
I'd be down to just like do this fight after everything's like concluded, just to see what would happen. But
It is running awfully late, though.
That is true, yeah.
oh wow, yeah, look at that. Yeah, never mind.
Then yeah, I think we will leave this misbegotten treasure behind.
Okay.
It'll still be there. Someone will come back for it and just get clocked, and then we'll get summoned again to deal with the consequences, right?
Hey, the horde might be bigger then, and we might be stronger.
True.
Well, the group. Whoops.
Oh shit.
Ah!
Oh no!
Well, couldn't have had a funnier mistake than that.
That was perfect because a couple things just inexplicably fell off of my desk too as that happened.
Oh man.
So then, the party is able to make their way back out. And they're able to find their way back, following the map that they were given to the city, with a number of elves in tow. Not leaving what would be the noble class to fend for themselves out in the jungle. You make your way back to the manor as it stands high above the ground. And Kareth, there's quite a few more here than you were instructed to find.
We excel at what we do.
It's still stained in blood.
I mean, faded from, what was that, 2 days of rainforest
Yeah.
travel, but yeah.
Yeah, that's
quite a
fair.
bit of-
That's fair.
I wouldn't have been able to get all of that out on the road.
Find someone to cast prestidigitation.
Ah, yes, of course.
But after that, he leads you back. The daughter headed off to somewhere within the building. The others taken to be returned to their homes, wherever those may be, and you get back to his office. As he is not there currently, not expecting you at this point in time. But you wait, and eventually he returns. Most of his dress still the same. The color slightly changed. A much more vibrant color, standing out that much more. And it's good to see you all come back. I hear that my daughter has made her way back to her room, and I take it you have evidence of his defeat?
Unceremoniously, I just kind of like throw the bag onto the elf regent's desk.
Just fuck whatever paperwork is going on there.
A very squishy sound lands on the desk,
Yeah.
and just a bit of soaking into the papers that sit there. Open it, please.
I pull it back.
The slight rotting smell. I guess that wouldn't be very slight. That would be quite the rotting smell.
Oh yeah, it'd be putrid at this point. Yeah.
Ugh.
Filling out the room. Flies begin buzzing from who knows where. And the pieces fall apart or fall down there. I do owe you very, very much. And that saved the face of my family. He gives you the agreed upon amount. I forget what it was, like 1,000 or something.
I think so. I say, money's good, and we'll take it. But you know what's even better? Protection. How about a job? Like, I'm basically offering my services, the Martyr Guard's services to protect his house.
Well, you definitely show that you can do good work. Perhaps a little better than some of those that have been around here. I mostly surround myself with the Fakin, but make a good exception for you. I was going to offer a favor, but I guess instead I will bring you on more permanently.
Vesuvius is pleased at this.
Flash finds this agreeable.
Well, welcome into the Plume household. We'll have to get you into the right colors. And with that, he turns and leaves and leads the way.
Yay! We did it.
You did.
Yeah.
That was quite the fight there in that small room.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I was just trying to get over there for a cure wounds, but I guess I should have just stuck with the prayer healing. They could have carried that on a little bit longer. Not that it needed to. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that was.
I might have had my timings wrong, but he actually, the dwarf went and found the other two who happened to be rifling through the half dragon's room. So like if you'd have found that encounter first, you'd have like came in on them in the midst of things.
Oh yeah, and we were not short rested then, so that could have been bad.
Well, that's kind of thing. That one's just kind of intended to be a little bit of a comedic encounter. So it's like you discover this couple who are not really intending to fight.
Oh, romp in the hay. Oh, got it.
stealing from their boss and
Having sex on his bed.
and intending to leave.
Chads. Utter chads.
I respect the fuck out of that. Literally.
That was a lot of fun, Andrew. Thank you very much for having me on.
Absolutely, anytime. I try to do this a couple times a month. I know I have some things planned to do for Dread, in fact, next month on the 13th, 20th, and 27th, which is a much different, that is a horror game.
Yeah, I saw you talking about that on Twitter. What is that game? What's it like?
So it doesn't work as well being played through a spreadsheet, but there is definitely the way to do so. A lot of the Dread's tension comes from the fact that it is played with Jenga.
Huh.
So Jenga is its core mechanic, and your characters don't have stats. You answer a bunch of questions that sort of define who they are to fit the horror scenario. And when I say horror, I mean it is like creature horror, slasher horror, human condition horror, that kind of stuff.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Maybe difficult for me considering I will be having a child very soon. And
Oh yeah.
it will be brand new during those weeks, but I wanted to be able to do something to fit the spooky month. And fortunately, u/nightmare696 gifted me a spreadsheet that has some JavaScript built in that allows you to sort of fake pulling from a Jenga tower. Get to a certain point, it does replicate kind of falling over. Or one of Dread's other mechanics is you can sacrifice yourself and just knock the tower over. But knocking the tower over in some way represents your character being removed from the game, be it they die or something else.
That's
that is
very
fitting to the
cool.
time. It's a very interesting game. I'm pretty sure, going back into my memory because that was so long ago, it was at Anime Central 2009 that I picked up that game from Ivan Van Norman himself. Came up to the booth and asked a few questions. They were watching the animated Dead Space movie.
Oh, good movie.
I couldn't not buy that game.
That is super cool, man.
So I will have signups for that going on soon. Watch for that on Twitter.
I will definitely be on the lookout.
And until next time, I look forward to seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Around, man.
For everyone else, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow. I will be back here Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 9 and 8 p.m. U.S. Central for different things. Waterdeep Dragon Heist is ending, and we'll be getting on to SW5E very soon. And you can also find me at Andrew Elysium on Twitter, ANDREWLYSIUM, and look for those signups. Should be a great time. You can also find more for Tailspire coming very soon. This is all the fun that you can be having with me. Until next time, the world is very lucky to have you, and so am I. And may the power protect you